Imagine a grain of sand. Take that grain of sand into your hand, extend your arm out as far as you can, and look towards the sky. That tiny grain of sand covers the same amount of space as what the Hubble telescope photographed over a span of 10 years. It was pointed towards the darkest part of our sky, a part where there weren't any stars, a part where there wasn't any light. Pieced together from over 2 million seconds of exposure, the Hubble Extreme Deep Field was born. There are about 5,500 galaxies in this image. Some of them so far away that what we see in this photo is what they looked like 13.2 billion years ago. So in a way, the extreme deep field is a look into the past. What the galaxies in this image look like now, we can only speculate about. They could be completely gone now for all we know, and we only will know when the light from them reaches us billions of years in the future. In complete darkness, an entire world was found. It's our sense of wonder at the unknown, quiet grandeur of the universe around us that keeps us looking beyond the clouds and searching for something greater than us. Because chances are, something is out there. And it might even be staring back. Subterranean Homesick Alien is the story of one man's curiosity, and that search for something more. If you've ever struggled to find meaning in it all, you're not alone. The longing lyrics of Thom Yorke on the third track of OK Computer completely encapsulate that feeling of helplessness. Confusion at the emptiness of everyday life, at the culture of the status quo. Tom wishes he could break free from it all, and looks towards the stars for his answer.
The breath of the morning, I keep forgetting the smell of the warm summer air.
In the first verse, Tom laments the dreariness of his surroundings. Nothing stands out around him, so much so that the most entertaining thing to do is to stare at the sidewalk. Not only that, but the people around him offer nothing of value either. Tom imagines aliens watching us from outer space, recording footage of us to share with their friends like we're some kind of interstellar zoo. He pictures them desperately trying to make sense of the pointless things we do. How we hide who we truly are in order to fit in, how we beat ourselves up over the minuscule, how we hurt ourselves through things like drug addictions, and how secrets and gossip are what get us up every morning. These are the same people and the same society from Paranoid Android. One void of personality, individuality, and one that Tom just can't fit into. Everything is the way it is because everyone is uptight. We cling to what we know and are too scared to actually live, in fear of being ostracized from those around us. Tom feels ostracized. He feels more of a connection with the extraterrestrial than anyone on Earth. And so instead of looking down at the cracks in the pavement, he looks up. Astronaut William Anders, crew member on board the Apollo 8 spacecraft and photographer of the famous Earthrise photo, later reflected on the mission to orbit the moon, saying, "We came all this way to explore the moon, and the most important thing is that we discovered the Earth." Tom dreams of being abducted, taken aboard an alien spaceship, and granted that view. He longs for an ascension from the monotony of everyday life, and wishes he could have an entirely new perspective of the world around us. One untouched, untainted by humans, and one that truly reveals the insignificance of humankind. Because in the grand scheme of things, we're nothing. I mean, we can have our quiet corner in the Milky Way, we can lock up our spirits, we can spend our entire lives trying to fit into the culture of today, only one day out of the some 1.6 trillion days that have taken place on Earth. But when you look up towards the cosmos, the notion of being uptight just seems silly. Tom wishes more people would realize this. He says he would share the experience with the people around him. He wants everyone to break free from the stranglehold of conformity and to be able to live. But in fear of being shut away from his fellow man, he admits he would probably just keep his mouth shut too. He wouldn't speak out. At the end of the day, he's just uptight.